The Mividi TSM100 is a professional IP and MPEG transport stream analyzer and monitoring system. It supports TS over UDP, HLS, RTP, RTMP, RTSP, and DASH streaming protocols. You can download the latest version of the software from the Mividi website. After installing the software, you need to configure the system using the Mividi TSM configuration program. In the Windows Program and File search box, type TSM and find the Mividi TSM configuration program. Click on the program to open the application dialog. First, select the server MAC. The server MAC should be the NIC used for a remote connection to this computer. In this demo, we will not use remote connection, so you can choose 00 as the server MAC address. Next, we will configure multiple inputs to support different stream protocols. Click Add to add an input. It will create an input named Input 1, and the default port number is 8280. You can change the name to IP for IP input and select the input type as UDP over IP. Select the NIC to receive input video streaming data. This NIC should normally be different from the server MAC you selected before. Click Apply to save the configuration for this input. You can add more inputs following similar steps. When you're finished, click Start TSM Service, which will start the monitoring server running as a Windows service program in the background. Once configured, the TSM server will start automatically next time when you boot up the computer. The TSM100 software is based on client-server architecture. The TSM View is the client app for viewing test results and controlling the TSM server. A single TSM View client app can connect to multiple TSM servers. Click on the Edit Server Node button near the top of the window. To add a monitoring system for the TSM View to connect to, enter the name and IP address of that server. Click Connect to connect the TSM server. The system can scan the IP input to find streams automatically. To control the input, click on the IP setting button and the system will open the control dialog. To receive multicast systems under IGMP control, the TSM100 needs to send multicast join messages. You can use this dialog to enter the IP address and port number. You can also filter out streams you don't need to analyze using the stream filter table. To manage HLS streams, click an HLS input node, and then click the HLS playlist URLs button. You will see the HTTP session control dialog. Double-click on a row and it will open Detailed Config window. You can add a stream URL here. Repeat the procedure for more streams. Click Enable All to start the analysis on all streams. Click the Save button to save your entries. To add RTSP and RTMP streams, click an RTSP input node. Then click on the Media URLs button to open the RTSP session control dialog. Double-click on a row to enter the stream URL and name. Repeat the procedure for more streams. Click Enable All to start the analysis on all streams. Click the Save button to save your entries. The overview page displays all transport streams being monitored, the bitrate of each stream, the number of programs, and the quality score. To see more detailed test results of a stream, click the stream name to enter the thumbnail page. The thumbnail page will show thumbnails and audio bars of each video program. Multiple thumbnails are displayed for a multi-program transport stream. The right side of the thumbnail panel shows a summary of TS errors. It includes two tab pages, Error Summary and Latest Error. Error Summary shows all errors occurred during the entire monitoring period. The Latest Error page displays the most recent errors. The page shows all the PIDs in the stream and the bitrate of each PID. The Program Analysis page displays the PCR and buffer analysis results. To plot detailed test results of PCR accuracy and interval, click on one of the parameters under the PCR PID of each program. The results are plotted on the right side of the window. Click on a node under the buffer analysis, and detailed audio and video buffer usage data is plotted on the right side. The TSM100 will monitor and decode all PSI, DVB, SI, and ATSC tables. Click on one of the tables, and the table is decoded and its content is displayed, along with the original binary data. This page displays EPG or Electronic Program Guide information. The TS Profile page is used to configure the software for reporting overall stream error status, checking PID bitrate boundaries, and enabling black or frozen frame tests. Use the TS status icon setting to set the TS quality threshold. In the PID bitrate range setting, you can set the audio and video PID bitrate range and enable the audio and video loss detection. In the black and still frame detection setting, you can set the black and still frame threshold and enable the test. Under the TS Errors tab, there are two subtabs, Records and Setting. In the Records tab page, you can search and review all historical stream errors saved in the database. In the Setting page, the TSM100 provides options for users to specify their own test thresholds. The thresholds for table interval, PCR accuracy, and buffer analysis can be set here. The error alerts can be sent by email and by SMS. To configure the email server, open the Configure Mail Server window to set up an email account for sending out emails. Enter the URL and port number of the SMTP server and enter the username, password, and email address of the email account. Click OK to save the values. The email addresses who receive the alerts should be entered in the text box labeled Email Addresses to Send Alarms. Similarly, you can set up SMS to send alerts. You have two different options for SMS configuration. Please refer to the TSM100 user guide for more details. To prevent too many alerts for the same types of errors, you can set the minimum time interval for sending out repeat alarms. You can also set up a time period to send email alarms. Under the Common Errors for Alarm and Full TS Error List for Alarm section, you can specify which error types will trigger an email or SMS alarm. To select errors, check the error code and save your selection. Because the TSM error list is long, the search function helps you find the errors you're interested in. TSM100 can create 5 types of reports: error summary reports, error selection reports, TS quality reports, TS snapshot reports, and statistics reports. For detailed descriptions of each report, please refer to the user guide. TSM100 also performs various tests and analyses on the IP transport layer. Click on the IP Analysis button to open the IP Analysis window. The IP Flow page displays the basic IP stream information, such as IP address, port, and bitrate. Click the Setup button. You can customize the display by selecting test parameters to show on this page. The MDI includes two test parameters. Delay factor measures IP package jitter, and media loss measures packet loss. Select a stream and the delay factor and media loss over time are plotted on the charts on the right side. TSM100 will measure and report several RTP parameters specific to RTP streams. These parameters include RTP packet sequence number, packet loss rate, loss duration, and loss distance. The IP Errors tab contains two subtabs, Recent Errors and Error History. The Recent Errors tab will display the errors occurring in real time. The Error History tab resembles the History tab in the TS Analysis. except that only IP test errors will be displayed on this page. You can search IP errors using different search criteria, such as stream name and time period. You can also open the error code dialog and search for specific errors. Similar to the TS profile, the IP profile tab can be used to define test thresholds and bitrate bounds for media streams. To disable a test, just uncheck the checkbox for the test. The min and max columns are editable for users to enter their desired values. After you finish editing, click the Save button to save the configuration change. TSM100 can create 3 types of reports: MDI reports, IP error reports, and IP flow status reports. Please refer to the user guide for more details. TSM100 can analyze HTTP downloading parameters and playlist syntax. To see HTTP analysis results, select an HLS input and click on the HTTP analysis button to open the analysis window. The Streams tab shows the basic information, including playlist URL, the latest stream segment name, etc. The columns in this table are configurable. Click the Setup button and you can select additional parameters to display. The Media Transfer tab shows how media segment files are downloaded. Select a specific stream and the software will plot the downloading time and speed. In addition, a summary of HLS syntax errors is also displayed on this page. Sync analysis will check if different profile streams under the same master URL are in sync. It will calculate the overall time span of each stream. When you select an HLS master stream, the sync errors are shown on the right side and the sync status is also displayed. The Error History tab shows all HTTP test errors. Similar to the TS Profile tab, the HTTP Profile tab can be used to define the bitrate bound for the HLS stream. When actual stream bitrate exceeds the bound, errors will be reported. TSM100 can create 3 types of HTTP reports: HTTP error reports, transport stream summary reports, and transport stream status reports. TSM100 can also monitor live streams using RTSP, RTMP, MMS, or Smooth Streaming protocol. The thumbnail page shows video thumbnail and audio bars, as well as codec information. It also displays elementary stream bit rates and plots the overall stream bitrate chart over time. The right side of the thumbnail panel shows a summary of errors. The TSM100 monitors the real-time message exchange between the stream server and the player client. All messages are displayed in the Message tab page. Other tabs are similar to those in IP and HLS inputs. Here's a brief introduction of TSM100 and how to install and use the software. More information can be found on the Mividi website and also in the user guide. Thank you very much for watching.